Hi guys, so I am on today. I'll be doing a couple of videos today because my husband and my youngest are going fishing. And see my flag back there? It's my husband, great. I got home and he found it and put it all up so it could be my videos. Yay! Okay, yes, I love the Buffalo Bills. Okay, so I got a new deck today and I've been waiting for this deck, so I'm really excited about it. It is the new edition, the Ephemera. Ephemera? All right, Mercury's in retrograde, don't forget. I cannot remember how to say this. I knew it like 2 minutes ago. Ephemera. Yeah, it's a new edition of Antique Anatomy Tarot. Yay, with colors and flowers and greenery, and I am so excited. I have the original Antique Anatomy, and I have all three of her Oracle of the Oddities decks. And I've said before, I absolutely love these decks. I love them because of the bone structure on them. It just, to me, it brings it right into nature. But I've said, I'm not sure if you are not an x-ray tech, because I'm a trained x-ray tech, if the meanings would be as clear if you didn't know what all the bones were. It's hard for me because I've been an x-ray tech for so long now to remember before I was an x-ray tech how knowledgeable I was about what bone was what. So it may be that you may not, if you don't know anatomy or you haven't been in the medical field, that you may not get quite as much out of these decks as I do. Either way, I think they are stunningly gorgeous decks. And I am super, super excited. These come from Black in the Moon. And I really love her decks. As a matter of fact, I really want to get the, she has a constellation deck. And then an add-on, I think, to the constellation deck that is kind of next on my list. I would really like to get them too. So, oh, even the back. Look at the back of the box. And the sides. I'm really going to love this deck. Ephemera. Ephemera. I don't know. I had it, I swear, before I started the video, I had how to pronounce it. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the little white book here. So, that gorgeous card, and we'll have to see. So this is Claire Goodchild. She's the creator and owner of Black in the Moon. And I really do love her decks. So it's a small kind of fold out little white book, which is, you know, absolutely fine, because they do follow the Rider-Waite system. So if you know the Rider-Waite system already, then you should be able to pick it up fairly well. Again, the only thing I'm not sure about is if you don't know anatomy as well, if it will be as clear for you. I don't know. So somebody let me know if you have her original, or even the Oracle decks, the Oracle of the Oddities decks. They have, at least they'll have a meaning across the bottom. Although I believe these do too, I think. Yep, they have a little bit of something across the bottom. So we'll see. So the little white fold out here is just a simple fold out. Just has like a one-word meaning for all of the cards. And then it also does, because most of her decks have something to do with astrology too. Bye guys! The boys are off to go fishing. It's a good day for it. because she does astrology too, she has the astrological correspondence there also. So like the Fool is Uranus, Innocence, Journey. That's what she has for that, which is great. She has changed the name of the suits. The coins are the coins or pentacles, so that one is, you know, corresponds very well. The rods are fire, so that would be wands. Again, very easily correlation there. The blades are mental matters or air, so swords turns into blades, very easy. I have to say, Mercury must be really in retrograde today because I've had a very hard time communication. I should have brought out a, as a matter of fact, give me 1 second. I'm going to grab a blue lace agate stone to help me with that because it has been really bad today. Hold on. Okay, that should be a little better. So I grabbed myself a very pretty piece of blue lace agate. Yay. And one of my favorites, a blue fluorite. So I'm going to put that in my pocket, and hopefully that will signal to the universe that I need to communicate a little better than I have been. Yay. Okay, now where was I? Swords turn into blades, no problem there. And elixirs are cups for the water suit, so that should be no problem. She has just a very small paragraph for the Major Arcana. Says the Major Arcana represents the aspects of the human experience: spirituality, innocence, wisdom, intellect, emotion, and intuition. These 22 cards are the heart and soul of the deck and must always take precedence in our readings. When they turn up, you are receiving what is needed for spiritual growth and understanding. So, yay. All right, on to the deck. The deck itself is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Cannot wait. Okay, so the back of the deck, it looks like leather, which is really pretty. Now, I hope I can do this without screwing up my camera. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer here. It's funny, it's almost deceiving. You see there's little spots on the card, and it almost looks like a flaw, but it is not. It is very obviously it was a photograph taken of actual leather, so it was just the natural pattern of the leather, which is just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to start with the Major Arcana here. So excited. Here's the Fool, and that is the leg from the knee down. Now, if she did this with all of these, they may be more easily understood than the original, and I'll have to do a side-by-side comparison. But because there, you see the toes at the bottom and stuff, you can very obviously see what that is. So that's great. Here's the Magician, and this is the card that is on the front of the box here, is the Magician. And the Magician, this S curve, that is the spine. So really, really beautiful. And a hand coming up, you can see the muscles of the hand coming right up in there. So that is gorgeous. Here is the High Priestess. Just the use of color here is gorgeous. So yes, if you haven't figured out yet, I'm sorry I didn't warn you ahead of time. There are bones. There is some very light nudity. It's because it's anatomy. And there are insects. There are spiders in this deck. So if insects and stuff are something that bother you, this is maybe not the deck for you. Here is the Empress. So the Empress, we are looking at the reproductive system. See the uterus and the, oh come on, I really need my focus to work with these. Gorgeous. And then the lungs. There we go. And then the femur there on one side, and the vines growing all the way through. Really stunning. The flies are starting to bite. Oh, it's a bee. Sorry, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so here's the Emperor. And here we see, again, the lungs, and we're seeing that huge thigh muscle there is exposed. So that strength aspect, really beautiful. Here's the Hierophant. Very interesting. So this is the humerus bone, so from the shoulder to the elbow. And then I think they're all humeruses, or humeri. Ha! Bet you didn't know that. The plural of humerus is humeri. And I would love to know what plant that is. And I'm sure they had some significance. Here is the lovers, which of course is the heart. The play with the colors is gorgeous in this deck. I really, really was excited to get it. Here is the Chariot. Look at, so instead of black and white, we get the red and black roses. Beautiful. So not all of these bones are human bones. Obviously, you see the skulls there on either end. So pretty. Here is strength. Again, we're talking about the humerus bone, which is your bicep. Attaches to that for that strength card. So pretty. Here's the Hermit. Oh, to me, this really almost seems like a Edgar Allan Poe reference with the raven and the single candle behind the skull here. So gorgeous, gorgeous. Here is the Wheel of Fortune. And I believe, now don't quote me on that, we'll find out when we get to that, but I believe the 4 symbols out there are all the aces. That's what's on all the aces of the suits. Really beautiful. And I believe that's the Seal of Solomon in the middle. Although I will have to look to be sure. Here is Justice. That's a great Justice. So in the original version of the Antique Anatomy, I loved the Justice just as much. It had the scales on it, and it had the heart on one end of the scale and the brain on the other. Ooh, I'm getting those little gnats right up in my eyeball. So this is just showing half a brain and then half a heart. Okay, really, little gnat? Please do not fly into my mouth while I'm talking. So half a heart there with the aorta, and then the other half is the brain. So the 2 halves. Think with your brain or think with your heart. Here is, what a neat hanged man. And I do have my glasses. They're on my head. I was just going to say, it's too bad I don't have my glasses. Now there is something on there that says, oh, good luck. It looks like a wanted poster tacked up there. So the hanged man is upright. And there's what looks like a wanted poster. I will have to get an actual magnifying glass, and if I put it up here and it will focus, I can read it on here. There it is. Oh, if I was not shaking so much, huh? Sorry, guys. Here is Death. Again, the contrast with the black and red flowers there, just beautiful. I really need to use my other hand because I'm a little bit steadier with that other hand. There we go. Gorgeous. So here is Temperance. This is, says St. Lawrence Women's Temperance Association 14th Annual Meeting at the O'Sullivan Theater, 2nd Avenue South in Park, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, February 13th, 14th, and 15th. Speaker topics: the Devil's Brew, the Magician's Snake Oil, Death and Judgment. That's really cute. Come on, focus. There we go. And as soon as I get it in focus, there's the gnats again. And the hands holding it up. Very cute. Alright, so I get out here, guys, and I start sweating. So I think, because of the little gnats, the next video I'm going to bring it inside. As much as I love my little scene out here, I've had it with the bugs. Here is, oh, look at that devil. Okay, I have to say I love that devil. Love, love, love him. Here is the tower. Such a beautiful card. Now, when I say beautiful, there are a lot of things, you know, that I say are beautiful, other people may not think of as beautiful, but art-wise and just symbolism-wise, that to me, that is just stunning. Here we have the star, and there are various spine, bones of the spine. There is the very top one here is a cervical spine, and then there's a couple lumbar, a couple other cervical spines, even a thoracic, I think, in there. Actually, the top one may be a thoracic. I have to look at it better. Alright, so I hate to say this, but I am considering, you know what, I'm going to do the Major Arcana on one video, and then I hate to say it, but I'm going to split it up into 2 videos. I'm going to do the minors on another video. Just because I'm getting eaten out here with these little gnats. Here's the moon. Oh, look at those gorgeous flowers. So anybody who knows botany who wants to say what type of flowers these are, I wish I had my grandma around. That's one thing I really miss. This is the back of the skull. And the spinal cord here, the remnant of the spine. Here is the sun. Again, so this is the front version here. Yellow. Bright sunny flowers. Judgment. With a Latin saying on there. Really gorgeous. Anybody know what that says? Hold on, let's see. Does she say? Judgment. Pluto, rebirth. And so the last one in the Major Arcana is the World card. Again, very beautiful cards. Alright, so that does it for the Major Arcana. I am going to set up upstairs, unfortunately. I love my little scene out here, but I just can't deal with the gnats. Are terrible today. And I hope you will join us for the minors.